And I love the herd heirloom because it stacks. So yeah, we get to draw 2 cards. Get that second Camball off the top. So we have all the Camballs in our deck. And now we have all the lands in our deck. What? All right. Why, hello. How are we today? I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. I hope you're having a good one. It is another Ranked Wednesday edition here at Twitch. Yes, or if you're watching YouTube, on Twitch we're at Average Zen Presents, YouTube at Average Zen. A little less wordy on YouTube, we'll get right into it. You can also find us on social media at Average Zen, such as Twitch, no, not Twitch, X, Twitter, whatever. Yeah, Blue Sky, we're there. Let's jump into it. Let's just do it. Yeah. We, last week or the week before, played Selesnya deck that I was very impressed with, that we labeled Stanku's Celestifax from an MtG deck list. It inspired me. I said, you know what? I want to build an Abzan version of this and throw in a couple of Grim Baubles and Packdoll Terror in a Virtue or 2. I think it was a little light on the removal, and I think that with this package here, we can threaten a board even when the opponent has gotten much wider than us using the Packdoll Terror's ability to trigger on artifact entry to drain our opponent. I have noticed that this deck can make a few artifacts and throw a few artifacts down. We've also included Camball, Profiteering Mayor, for all those opposing token decks, such as Corey Steel Cutter, and also more Drain whenever we make tokens, which we will with Sentinel of the Nameless City. We'll also make tokens with, Novice Inspector. And I think maybe, just maybe, we throw in a Fountain Port just because, even though we are very, very dependent on our mana base here to hit as it's supposed to, I think we'll go down 1 Concealed Courtyard. Actually, you know what? Not a Concealed. We'll go down 1 Caves of Koilos. No, okay. Concealed Courtyard. That's fine. All right, this will be fun. You'll see. It's going to be great. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck in chat. Or if you're watching later on YouTube, you can check that video description while you're down there hitting the like and subscribe. And you'll find our link to Architect there. Xander Crowley the Ambitious. Does sound like an ambitious name, doesn't it? All right, well, not all of our colors, but we do have a hand. Maybe we can make something out of this. We would love to see a swamp. That is a black mana source. How about that? Ask and you shall receive. Alright, we have a bunnycorn. It's a small bunnycorn at the moment. It will get bigger. What's going on over here? Oh, we got Orzhov. We have Orzhov. Oh, we have Orzhov Reanimator. We have Orzhov Reanimator. Wonderful. All right, next turn. Unless they play a creature, I think we go ahead with the Packdoll. There goes Valgavoth. All right, then. Well, that is somewhat alarming. That means we don't have a whole lot of time, do we? And we don't have a board wipe. We have a strategic betrayal, which might work if we can draw it. Not looking good for us, though. I imagine they have the Zombify in hand. What, are they going to cut down here? No, that's more than a cut down. They're looking at the Regal Bunnycorn. Yep, Bitter Triumph. There you go. And another Valgavoth into the pitch. And I'm guessing this is either going to be Zombify or Rite of the Moth. Well, they don't have it yet. A third Valgavoth into the graveyard. Are you kidding me right now? Liliana. Okay. Alright, yeah, we need the strategic betrayal right now to exile their graveyard. We need to top deck that. That is absolute imperative. I would have included more, but I thought this was passé. I thought we were done with the reanimating Valgavoth. I almost put more than one in. Each player discards a card. Well, we'll do that. Overlord of the Baelmerk. Okay. Well, let's go with Herd Heirloom. No, that doesn't work, does it? Alright, Camball. Oh, we could have done both. We could have done both. Oh, I'm such an idiot. We could have done Herd Heirloom and then Camball. Alright, here comes Rite of the Moth Priest. Oh, they still don't have it? Nice. I like that. You're doomed. We have you now. I think. Nope, never mind. Alright, now we have to draw. Okay, well, so much for that. So much for that. Alright, this has to be it. It's not it. If they get more than one creature out, then we lose. Even if we draw it, if they get more than one creature out, we lose. Alright, that is also not it. That is also not it. Alright, let's see if we can grind through this. Come on, Bunnycorn. Come on, Bunnycorn. That is a Novice Inspector. That will drain them. They're like, is he still gonna kill me even with 9 lifelink every swing? Trox. Okay, well, there goes our plan. Well, we have a lot of life gain, and we have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the mana for Virtual Persistence. No, we don't. No, we don't. We need 1 mana. Okay. Well, let's go Pact Altair. Novice Inspector. Virtue of Persistence. And Full Swing. No, does that work? No, it does not. I think that's what we got to do, though. I think bunny corn. Just bunny corn. That's all we can do. And we lose because Valgavoth. And we dug and we dug and we dug and we could not find our strategic betrayal. And we didn't have a board wipe. So there you go. Wonderful. Matchmaker. Looking at you. Can we get a better match for our first match? How about our second match? First one's done. Alright, are you going to be playing something from 6-8 months ago? Awesome. Alright, another Orzhov player. This hand's a little bit better, though, I think, in terms of the start. Okay, wonderful. Alright, Herd Heirloom. Haywire Might. And attack. Cool. Sonar Strike. So bats. Wonderful. Ma'am, here it is. Alright, well, let's go to do the cannonball thing. No attacks. I have never seen anyone play this bat. I'm a little worried. Authority of the Consoles. Okay. Alright, well, I gotta tell you, I'm not thrilled about the Authority of the Consoles, so we gotta get rid of that. And the Sentinel of the Nameless City. Right now, Zoraline's not really hurting anything too much because they got nothing to bring back. But I think we're gonna have to change that equation a little bit here in a second. Alright, we're taking some damage, and they're gaining a little bit of life. Alright, Razorbird's ticking. Let's go ahead and hit Zoraline with the Get Lost. And we will tap this for a black. Tap this and hit that. And we hit a land. And that's not great. Alright, we have more map tokens. We can do this. Life Creed Duo goes to the pitch. Hey, there's your land for turn. Oh no, they didn't want that one. That's fine, I suppose. No tax. I love to see it because now we get lost. Campbell's like, oh, you got some tokens? Well, we're going to make some tokens. And we'll hit Sentinel in Nameless City. I like it. Well, let's hit this one too. And then we will have that guy there and that guy there. And I love the herd heirloom because it stacks. So yeah, we get to draw 2 cards. Get that second cam ball off the top. So we have all the cam balls in our deck. And now we have all the lands in our deck. What? All right. You know, it's more than just the packed altar. The cam ball and the packed altar, they do kind of the same thing. That draining effect is pretty good. I like it with the get lost too. All right, DJS. 1 lander. No, I don't think so. And not even we keep this. I suppose this will work. What do we get rid of though? All these are really good. We don't have any. Well, yeah, I got. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think we get rid of the novice inspector. Honestly, as terrible as that sounds. All right, we'll see if they play here. Okay. This is like a mobilized deck, quite possibly. Yep, there it is. Voice of Victory. Will die. Let's pay there. Yep, that's good. We should have played cam ball before we did that, but c'est la vie. Exemplar of light. That's not great. Now we need more removal. Are they trying to decide whether to attack it or not? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, well, we definitely need to hit our land drops here. No attacks. Enduring innocence. Yeah, whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter. Whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters, they draw a card. That was fortuitous timing for them to find that after we used the get lost, wasn't it? Alright, now you get to draw a card. Good stuff. Alright, still looking for removal. That's not removal. Alright, drain them. Draw a card because we need removal. That's not removal, but it will exile the... No, we don't even attack. We don't even attack because we don't want them to gain the life. This is a sticky situation already. Where are our packed altars? They could be draining our opponent right now. But instead, we have this. All right then. Fun. What is going on? All right, we have a doll maker's shop. This will be fun. I like it. We get a doll too. Are you kidding me with the lands? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Nope, just more lands. Cool. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How many times is this gonna happen today? How many times? It doesn't matter what deck we're playing. Today is just the day of we don't get land drops or we get all land drops. Or we get all our stuff in the exact wrong order. Or even when we get our stuff, our opponent has all the answers. No matter what we do, we lose today. It's just one of those days. Sal will, the initiate. How will you beat us? By going first and by us not having anything other than a regal blunt. No turn one. Okay. No white mana. Amelia. Yes, I'm sure we'll lose one. Amelia number 2. What's the point? Now we have to have a blocker. Oh, they have a cam ball. This is interesting. This could be interesting. You know what? We also have a cam ball. Now, what say you? Dazzling Angel. Yes, and Channeler. Wonderful. All right, well, Pagdall Terror. And we'll attack in. I think we're winning. Not for long, though. Oh my God, Amalia. I'm just done. I'm done. This is all mirror match. This is a mirror match, is what this is coming down to. And we're not hitting land drops. We're missing our land drops again. And they've gone wider than us. I have never seen anyone play Camball and Amalia with bats together until now. But we jump in the queue with Camball, and all of a sudden, there he is on the other side. What is going on today? What is it? What have I done to piss off the magic gods? And now we have a colorless one-lander. Wonderful. Isn't magic fun? Why do I do this to myself? I must hate myself. Alright, mulligan. Another one lander. Alright. We have 2 lands. I guess those have to go. Hopeless Nightmare after we mulligan down to 5. Hopeless Nightmare after we mulligan down to 5. That seems like a setup. Seems like a setup. Kubo, take notes. Nowhere to run. Okay, well, goodbye. Mulligan down to 5. Have 1 creature in hand and an artifact. They Hopeless Nightmare us and then kill our only creature. Try again. Haribald. I mean, what are we going to do? Keep a 1-lander? There, finally we see the strategic betrayal with no black mana in hand. Our mana in my practice games was always excellent. It always happened. And now today we get in front of the camera and it is like, nope, not happening. And now we're up against Corey Steelcutter, for which strategic betrayal is pretty much a dead card. Yep, straight to hand. Okay, Thundering Broodwagon. The hell is going on now? Broadside Barat. Oh, see, you will never see any of these cards get played anywhere other than on this stream today. That is a limited card. It just, where is this coming from? I don't know. My God. Jeskai with a thundering broodwagon in it. And now Chandra sparked some kind of vehicle thing going on here. And this is absolutely ridiculous. All right. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do, and now we draw another land. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. We can't let Chandra get her emblem. She's gonna get there no matter what, though, because we don't have anything. We have nothing to deal with planeswalkers in our hand. Our vehicle nonsense. What is this? Is Duretti? Is that what's gonna go? Oh no, they have a full throttle. They're gonna bring back all the vehicles from the graveyard. That's what this is. This is ridiculous. There's literally nothing we can do. There's literally nothing we can do other than keep attacking Chandra. Actually, there is one thing we can do. I mean, they don't have a creature. There we go. That'll probably do. Where was that? I guess the strategic betrayal came into play after all. And once the Chandra came down, once we realized what they were trying to do. Brotherhood's End. Okay. I mean, we weren't in any way, shape, or form going to be able to use that. And they found a monument to endurance now. Wonderful. All right, well, when we're going to have to sacrifice one of our novice inspectors to the Dusk Rose Reliquary to get rid of the monument to endurance. And another land. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. You know what? Let's just do Virtue of Persistence. I hope they don't have it get lost. I mean, we have one creature in our graveyard. They have 0. They probably don't have any creatures in the entire deck. Another monument to endurance. Wonderful. Well, we don't have 2 Dusk Rose Reliquaries. That's unfortunate. The map token will help, though. And another land. You have got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. Where was this last game when we needed lands? How do we still have a land in hand? And we're never going to be able to take down Chandra at this rate. She's just going to keep on +2ing. We're able to do 0 damage to our opponent. They have a handful of cards. When we draw nothing but lands. Look at this. Still a land in hand. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's like almost half of our lands in play. Day of Judgment. Cool. I guess we'll go Sentinel of the Nameless City. Can we draw something other than a land? Like a Get Lost or anything would be great. Oh my god, another Broadside Barrage. Five damage for 3 mana. 5 damage for 3 mana. Draw a card, discard a card. Are you kidding me right now? I cannot even do this. I cannot even do this right now. This is ridiculous. What are you doing, Shuffler? What are you doing? No, negative. We did not have fun. Land after land after land after land. Yes, hand smoothing indeed. Best of 1 algorithm working as intended. All right, Quan Chi, the mighty. Of course, anyone who faces us today is mighty by default. No green lands. But hey, we have removal, which we could not find any of last game at all. Alright, we do have green lands now. Can we finally win a game? Now that we have most of what we need. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't have them ramping. The elf has to die. That's never a good sign to see that. And they have another. Alright, well, let's do this, and then we will play the Novice Inspector with that. And Grim Bobble. And kill the elf. Number 2. We've had to waste half of our removal on Llanowar elves. Bristly Bill. Here we are again. Getting rid of creatures instead of advancing our board. Cold Vein Hydra for 1? Okay. Campbell. And we will attack. And then we get a token. That's fun. No, they have a Sentinel of the Nameless City. We also have a map token. Okay, so let's no. Tap 1, 2. Yeah, so get lost on the Sentinel. Draw a card. And we find our own Sentinel. Very nice. Kubo's going wild about this. Oh. Ren and Realm Breaker. Breaking your realms. Making your lands golden and shiny. Oh no. Alright, well, I think it's come down to the point where we gotta start draining them. And then put a counter there. Maybe. Yes. Alright, cool. Are they gonna get to the ultimate? That would be pretty weird. Alright. What? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. We just, now we can't hit any lands. Last game we hit all lands. Now we can't hit any lands. But we still won. Thanks to Mana Rocks. You're welcome, Arena. Appreciate the help. Alright, let's hit them with the artifacts. Untuck. Standard Bearer. I'm not going to read too much into that. And here we go with a one-lander. Okay. And we discard down. I guess we get rid of the Novice Inspector. Okay, Authority of the Consuls. Already getting hated on. I'm so glad they get to go first. Voice of Victory. Okay, that has to die. That has to go. But I think we need the Herd Heirloom first. Alright, we have the Razorverge ticket. So let's go Camball and attack in. High Noon. Alright, well, in that case, Strategic Betrayal. And we'll save the Get Lost for the High Noon or Authority of the Consuls. Okay, never mind. Not needed. Our opponent was having as much difficulty with the Shuffler as we do. For once. Alright, back in Tier 3. Here we go. For once, we found an opponent with just as much luck as we have versus the Shuffler. Alright, Ishfei. Uye? Ishfei? Yeah, I'll keep this. We're on the draw, but it could be worse. I think we go with the Brushland into Novice Inspector. Oh, we even have the Packdoll. Rod Curse, Rakshasa. Well, that's gotta go. We know what that can do. And that's gonna lead to a turn 3 Unholy Annex, because unlike us last hour, they've already got it in hand and they have it all set up because Shuffler probably loves them. Uh-huh. Well, here's what I'm thinking we do. Let's do Camball. And then either way, we can get lost the Unholy Annex next turn, or... Okay, never mind. Well, we have to get rid of that. And miss our land drop. Because why would we hit a land drop? Another Bloodletter. Wonderful. All right. Maelstrom Pulse. Owl. And we definitely need a land drop next turn, or we're just not going to come back from this, because they're going to hit the demon, and then we got nothing to deal with that. Or just play Shieldred. Okay, there's that too. We also have nothing that we can do about that at the moment. Man, a Caustic Exhale on top. Okay. Yep, they take that to hand and immediately cast that. Cool. And they show off the Regent. Yeah, I mean, we're toast. We are toast. We are toast. All they have to do is play the Regent. Because they're on 7 lands and we just found our 4th. Yep. That's how it is. Let's do it again for some unknown reason. Sometimes most of the time we have fun on this channel. Today has just been one of those days. It's a slog, man. Everything that can go wrong has. Melandrous. But we continue on. And we're on the draw with removal until turn 3 and a ley line of hope and authority of the consoles. Wonderful. And a case of the Uneaten Feast. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and cast our Herd Heirloom. There's Downey. All right, well, there goes Downey. Well, there's no it's artifacts and creatures. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. All right, get lost on the stupid authority of the consoles. And cast a Regal Bodycorn. Sweet. All right then. Do that. Do that. And attacking for 7. Not bad, not bad. They have just gotten a really crazy hand. They just got a really crazy. So so we found 2 people in the past 2 hours that are nearly as unfortunate with Shuffler as we are. That was a crazy draw. All right, come on. We can get another 1 or 2 in. I think we got time. All right, you Teddy. Okay, and on the draw again, but at least we can play some things, maybe. No black mana, no problem. Kupo, help us out. And up against Orzhov again. Have you noticed we haven't played against, or Corey Steelcutter or any kind of, or barely any kind of mono red aggregate version thingy since we started playing? Anybody else find that odd? And directly to hand, Elspeth Smite. Oh, not on my watch. I'm sorry. Great. All right, cool. Well, let's go. Campbell, Profiteering Mayor. And Okay. Children's Edict? Fine. How many other 2-mana spells have you got? Well, good on you. I'm just going to attack because I don't know why we can't hit. None of us can hit land drops today. This is wonderful. Look at this. Hey, there we go. Well, we have all sorts of removal in hand. That's comforting slightly. Alright, well, I guess we're killing the Haywire Mite. They found another Edict. No wonder. This is like 100 card deck. I love it when people do this. Alright. This is literally all we can do because our opponent's playing nothing and we have nothing but interaction, which is not a terrible place to be. Season of Weaving. Okay, and now we draw nothing but land. Wonderful. We have creatures around here somewhere. And another land. Isn't this exciting? Man, they must have pissed off some people. And another land. You see what I'm talking about? It's all lands or no lands. What is going on? All lands or no lands. Okay. Now we get a Grim Bobble. I mean, this is just a non-game. Okay, they finally hit a land. Legions to Ashes are thing. Wonderful, cool. All right. Hall of Tigrant. What does it even mean? All right, cool. There we go. All right, can we get one more game in where we actually get to play a game? That'll be great, Shuffler. Matchmaker, you guys are slacking today. Not your A game. Crozu. And we're on the draw again. We have our colors. We have removal. Hair apparent. Oh my god. You see what I mean? We're just gonna play everything silly today. Everything that's silly, we're gonna play it. No blocks. I'm looking for a Maelstrom Pulse now. Hey. You got another Heir Apparent? Oh, Archangel Elspeth. That's not the right one. You want the other one. Alright, well. We get Lost Elspeth. We Virtue of Persistence on the Heir Apparent. And no attacks. Hey, it's another Heir Apparent. Who knew? Is there another Heir Apparent? Nope. Okay, I guess not. Oh, there it is on top. That's a big heir apparent. Big bunny. No blocks. And we got another land. Fun. All right, well, let's get rid of our token. And get rid of the big heir apparent. No attacks. 3, 4, 5, so we're on 6 lands next turn. All right, so no attacks. And I think at the end of their turn, we make a treasure token. Hey, it's a Delny. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we definitely blocked the lifelinker. Everybody else is fine. All right. Make a treasure. Hey, we hit a land. Let's auto pay. And no attacks. All right. Well, we block Delny, and we block a token. All right, from our graveyard, we can get Teething Wormlet, but I think we just get Delny back from their graveyard. And play Packdoll Terror. Trigger some life gain. And make a treasure token. Trigger some life gain. And attack. Heir apparent. Oh, well, we block there, and block there. Day of Judgment. Well, from our graveyard, we will grab back the Packdoll Terror. Sentinel of the Nameless City seems good. We'll drain them some more. Put a counter there. Seems good. And we will sacrifice a token and draw a card. There we go. And play Novice Inspector. So we can beat Heir Apparent Meme Deck, I think, is what the answer here is saying. But only now if we find Raise the Past. Or no, not if they find Raise the Past. Oh, wonderful. All right, cool. What's this? We win. We did it. We got a Packdoll Terror win. We had to play Heir Apparent to do it, but not our fault, man. They brought Heir Apparent to the standard ladder. We didn't. They brought. I love Delny. You know, I love Delny with lizards, though, not Heir Apparent. It is a fallacy. Heir Apparent Delny is a fallacy. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, as always, please love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic together. And give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. Big group hugs to everyone that stuck it out with us today till the end. It was a rough one, but we did it anyway because we love the game. We did it for the love of the game. Not the love of the shuffler, not the love of the matchmaker. Definitely not the love of the jank that our opponents were playing, but for the love of the game and playing the cards and doing the cool things. So thank you all for joining us for that. And until next time.